Hi, I'm Bobo. In this week's recap of Hong Kong real estate, the latest data from the Rating and Valuation Department shows the residential property price index for July at 296.8. This marks a nearly 1.9% drop from the previous month, the steepest decline since November last year. So far this year, home prices have fallen by 4.6%, bringing property values back to levels last seen 8 years ago. Whether it's smaller units under 430 square feet or larger units over 1,000 square feet, prices have dropped by around 2% month on month. However, the decline is less pronounced for luxury homes between 1,076 and 1,722 square feet, where prices dipped by less than 1%. Despite the ongoing decline in home prices, rents continued to rise. The rental index for July hit 194.1, up 1% from the previous month. It also shows a cumulative increase of 4.3% this year, reaching a 5-year high. Meanwhile, as housing prices fall, the number of foreclosed properties is rising. According to Centaline statistics, foreclosures surged to 344 units in August, breaking the record set during the 2008 financial crisis and reaching a 17-year high. Over 40% of these foreclosures are linked to finance companies. However, Louis Chan Wing Kit, Asia Pacific Vice Chairman of the Residential Division at Centaline, notes that the current market challenges are not as severe as during the financial crisis, when property prices plummeted by 23% in just 9 months. The total value of the 344 foreclosed properties exceeds 3.5 billion Hong Kong dollars, with newer developments being especially hard hit. For example, small units of around 200 square feet in Ocean Camino in So Kwun Wat and K.Summit in Kai Tak have also fallen into foreclosure. Some luxury properties have also defaulted, including an adjoined unit of over 2,000 square feet at One SilverSea in Tai Kok Tsui, listed for over 50 million Hong Kong dollars. Looking at the new property market, all eyes are on the U.S. non-farm payroll data to be released this Friday. If the report shows a weakening job market, the Federal Reserve could slash interest rates by half a percentage point. So amid expectations of a rate cut cycle, local developers are now adjusting their sales strategies. For instance, the Ho Man Tin project on Man Tin, co-developed by Great Eagle and the MTR, released the first price list for Phase 2A last week, following the launch of Phase 2B in April this year. The first batch of 84 units in Phase 2A has an average discounted price of about 20,700 Hong Kong dollars per square foot, nearly 4% higher than in Phase 2B. These units range from 2-bedroom to 3-bedroom layouts with discounted prices ranging from about 9.41 million Hong Kong dollars to 16.64 million dollars, and per square foot prices from around 18,400 Hong Kong dollars to 22,900 dollars. Meanwhile, a new wave of developments is about to hit the Kai Tak area. Alongside the previously announced Cullen in Sky by Sun Hung Kai Properties, China Overseas is expected to upload the sales brochure for its Twin Victoria project in the near future. Cullen in Sky, located next to Kai Tak Station, offers 906 units in its first phase, ranging from studios to 4-bedroom apartments. Twin Victoria, situated in the runway area, features 702 units, with the smallest being studios and the largest being standard 3-bedroom layouts. Both developments are short-term projects expected to be completed next year. Over the weekend, the first-hand market saw around 29 transactions, marking a steep 63% drop compared to the previous week. With no new projects launched, sales were mainly driven by leftover inventory. Tunman's Novoland Phase 3B recorded the highest number of transactions with 5 deals. Additionally, Park Seasons at Lohas Park and the Arles in Fo Tan each saw around 3 transactions. Looking at the entire month of August, the first-hand market recorded about 507 transactions, a sharp 53% decline from the previous month, representing the lowest monthly figure since the removal of property cooling measures in February. In contrast, the secondary market saw an increase as buyers turned their focus to existing properties due to the lack of new launches. According to data from Hong Kong's 4 biggest real estate agencies, the city's top 10 blue-chip housing estates recorded between 6 and 14 transactions over the past weekend, with all showing a week-on-week increase. The largest jump was reported by Centaline Property, which saw 14 transactions, up 27% from the previous week. Agents noted that some buyers are entering the market early, fearing that homeowners will reduce room for negotiation after a rate cut. However, many of these transactions are still occurring at a loss. Here are 3 such cases that illustrate this. At Chunwon Center, a top-floor unit with a rooftop held for 6 years was sold at a loss of nearly 1 million Hong Kong dollars. The unit measured 378 square feet in size, with a 373 square foot rooftop, and sold for 4.2 million Hong Kong dollars, equating to around $11,000 per square foot. The original owner purchased it in 2018 for 5.15 million Hong Kong dollars, resulting in a loss of about 950,000 Hong Kong dollars. Similarly, at Solaria in Pak Shek Kok, another owner who held the property for 6 years sold at a loss. This was a high-floor unit in Block 10, measuring 459 square feet with 2 bedrooms. It was sold for 6.38 million Hong Kong dollars, or around 14,000 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. Based on the original purchase price of 8.97 million Hong Kong dollars, the seller incurred a loss of about 2.59 million Hong Kong dollars. Finally, in the sale of a small unit, one owner faced a huge loss. The unit involved was a studio flat of just over 200 square feet at Novum West in Saiwan. It sold for 4.5 million Hong Kong dollars, or around 20,000 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. The original owner bought it for about 6.59 million Hong Kong dollars, resulting in a loss of over 2 million Hong Kong dollars. For more information on the secondhand market, stay till the end of this video for this week's recap of secondhand transactions across each district. That's all for this episode. See you in the next.